I want to thank PACT for the way they've worked with us over the last several months. I also want to recognize the teachers and administrators that helped us put together some of our ideas tonight. So if all the Franklin-McKinley staff members could stand, both administrators and teachers. Some of the things you're going to hear today came from teachers, did not come from the board or me to make things better for our schools. The achievement gap in our district is unacceptable to the board and myself. It has got to stop. I can tell you all the things that we're going to do and have done, but the bottom line, when I look at your children like I would look at my children, what really matters is the children be served now. So you are not going to hear us be defensive or give excuses for the issues that dealing with achievement, especially with our Hispanic students. It's got to stop, and we got to turn it around. It has to happen, though, for all 7th and 8th graders. There is no way to just create 1 or 2 new schools to deal with the problem. It has to be across the district. I visited a country in Denmark about 10 years ago where every single school, whether it was a charter school, they have charters, or public school, have the same performance. Exactly the same. Didn't matter where you went. What was different is parents had a choice. Some were like a Montessori school, some had other choices, some were even Catholic schools or parochial schools. But they had the same expectation and the same results. And they dealt with each one of these areas. Instruction, how to get kids to use knowledge. We can't just teach out of the book anymore. The students have to do something with what they learn. Student behavior and motivation go together. If we don't have good student behavior, the students can't learn. Teachers can't teach. We need new ways to connect with parents. At Sylvandale, we started a parent portal, and we don't have enough parents on it. And we don't have enough teachers using it, but it's a great tool if we could use it as an example. And then we need your help, PACT, with safety and traffic issues around our schools. We have done everything we can do as a school district to try to change that, and now it becomes a political issue, and we need to get together to stop what's happening. And we'll talk about that in specifics in a second. I'm not going to read all of these. There's a number of things that we've done. One of the things the board and the school district has done is we're one of the first districts, I think there's only one other district, Sacramento, that has a portfolio of different school designs to give parents more choices. We have 5 charter schools approved. We have magnet schools. We have different schools of choice. We have taken one of our low-performing schools 2 years ago and turned it into a district charter school. And I'm happy to announce tonight that through the help of the Teachers Association, we have changed the whole amount of time that students will be instructed in that school. That is not in the contract. And that's a real tribute to those teachers, to the staff, and the Teachers Association that they allowed that school to become its own entity in the district because of that. We have taken the lowest performing school in the region 5 years ago and gained 100 points in their performance score at Sanchez School. And that's why I'm confident that we can do that with all of our schools. We have 6 schools that have reached 800. 5 years ago, we had 0. And finally, in the last 4 years, we've had 4 California Distinguished Schools. And our focus, again, has been on the elementary level, and now it needs to shift to the middle schools. We plan a number of things that we're going to do next. We're redesigning both schools in Seven Trees. To one school would be preschool through 3rd grade, and the other school 4th through 8th grade. And we're happy to partner with the KIPP Academy of the Bay Area to be able to help us redesign that school. We have a number of other programs. One of the things that we're very excited about is that we have an agreement with the Teachers Association to do more training for all of our 7th and 8th grade teachers next year. This is not with extra pay. This is during the school day, and they've agreed to do that so we can really improve instruction in every class that 7th and 8th graders have. Here's what we need help on, and here's what we're asking tonight. One, that an action plan be designed together, not for a year or 2 years, but within 5 months, so that the Board of Education in January would get a plan to turn around our schools and 7th and 8th graders. We need your help with 2 major safety issues. One, we are tired of dealing with the problems next to bridges, the old JW Fair, with the liquor store, tobacco store, tattoo store. We're tired of it. We've asked the city to change. They have not done it. It needs to be rezoned. There's no way we can stop parents from feeling bad about sending their kids to that school with that kind of environment across the street. And second, we need your help in the Seven Trees area with Madison Nguyen's office and the Seven Trees neighborhood to deal with the huge issues with graffiti, traffic problems, and crime problems that are hitting the Seven Trees area. And so we're reaching out to you tonight that we can't do that by ourselves. And what I'm very proud tonight to announce to you that came from teachers was that we are going to be accountable not 5 years from now, not 2 years from now, but next year to show the community and ourselves that we're getting results. We are part of a citywide initiative called SJ San Jose 2020 to eliminate the achievement gap in 10 years. They have a growth target, a growth improvement target for Hispanic students at 4.3% and 4.4% in math, one in English and one in math. Most schools average 1 to 2 points percentage each year. That's double. And that came from our staff. And the second thing, for mid-year progress reports, so we can see how we're doing, we're going to take the release questions from the California State Test and use those to see what progress the students have made by January. So that's our way to be accountable, and this information will be made public on the school's webpage and as well as our webpage. So we need your help. We're here to listen tonight, but we also want action as well as you do. Thank you.